Hello, my fellow book lovers. I'm sorry that I haven't been here the past, I guess it's been about a week or so. I've been really busy. I went on a little vacation with my boyfriend and his family, and then I took a couple days just for myself. I was struggling with some things, and I wasn't really up for making a video just yet. But I'm back now, and today I will start off by doing a book review of Ally Condie's Atlantia. So I really did enjoy it. I thought it was an interesting read, a kind of a cool take on the whole idea of the city of Atlantis and, you know, a city underwater. Now, Atlantia is, in fact, a city underwater for this story. But in this story, the city of Atlantia, you know, it's not like just completely underwater. It is underwater, but it's more in like a dome, I guess, and there's different sections within each part. The story follows Rio, and she has a twin sister named Bay, and it's really sad because their father dies of this disease thing called water lung, which is highly uncommon. The people in the city of Atlantia actually generally live a really long, healthy life. So it was really tragic when their father died so young. And then their mother dies. It's really kind of mysterious. Supposedly it was some kind of heart attack, but no one really knows. And even more mysterious is she was found outside of her sister Marie's house. And it's kind of confusing for Rio and her twin sister Bay. Now, Bay and Rio are as close as you can possibly be. They're sisters, but they're also best friends. And, you know, they pretty much tell each other everything. They get along really well. So they have a really good relationship. Now, it was really tough on both of them whenever their mother died, because now it's just the two of them. They no longer have mother and father. It's just sister and sister. And Bay actually makes Rio promise not to leave. There are two parts to this world. So there's the city of Atlantia, which is in the below part, and then you also have the above, which is, I guess, what we would consider like Earth. It's just where you naturally live, and then below that would be the city of Atlantia. So Rio's dream has always been to go to the above. She's always just wanted to know what it's like up there, wanted to, you know, see trees and feel actual soil, and she's just fascinated by the idea of it. Now, after her mother dies, her sister Bay asks her to promise not to leave, because there is this giant ceremony that they have where they can decide to leave and go into the above. So Rio promises that she won't leave. Well, all of a sudden at the ceremony, Bay decides to leave, and Rio is just completely shocked. She's like, how could you ask me to promise this and then just leave? Like, what the heck? So it was really shocking. I was pretty shocked actually whenever Bay made the decision to leave. I did not see it coming. I didn't expect it. I actually was waiting for Rio to kind of turn on her sister a little bit and leave. It really did shock me whenever Bay left. So the rest of the story kind of follows Rio as she tries to figure out why her sister left and why she didn't really say anything about it before, why she didn't tell her, why she didn't leave a note. Now all of this comes back to Marie, their mother's sister. And Rio and Marie kind of start talking and forming a relationship, but Rio is still really hesitant because they were never close with Marie. Marie was always kind of estranged from their family, especially because Marie is a siren. Now the funny thing though is that Rio is also a siren. And technically you were supposed to report if you're a siren to this council. Now, Rio and Bay's mom never did. She never reported that her daughter was a siren, mostly for her safety and for her protection. So it's really interesting to kind of see how the family dynamic plays out, because you here have this, you know, two sisters who are completely alone because their other sister has, you know, they're gone and left. So Marie and Rio, they're kind of the only family that the other one has. And Rio is so bent on finding out, you know, what happened to my sister, why did she leave? And then it turns into, well, how did my mom die? Because these are really mysterious circumstances. Like, you don't you don't just die in Atlantia. It's really uncommon to die so young, and the fact that both of their parents did, it's tragic. Like, everyone is just so sorry for them. And even to make matters worse, Rio and Bae's mom was actually the minister of their city of Atlantia, and the new minister, I think you pronounce it Nevio, Nevio, maybe, I don't know, he is kind of off. You can just tell that there's something wrong with him. And Rio, she wants to know what that is. She wants to know why there's something wrong with him. What is it about him that doesn't sit right with her? She also makes a friend or two, and it's really interesting. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but it does have this sort of really close friendship with one of the people that she meets, and he starts to help her, and he wants to, you know, figure out why his best friend left too, because his best friend left with Bae. So now they're both missing, you know, a loved one, and it's just kind of sad, but it does end well, I guess. I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about the ending. It's a bittersweet ending, I guess. I don't really want to say what happens in case any of you want to read it, which I would definitely recommend that you do. It is a really good book. It was very well written. It was very different from the Matched series, which, if any of you have read, I think it was a really good series. I really enjoyed it. I think it took me maybe like 4 or 5 days to read all 3 books, and those are some pretty, they're like this thick, they're pretty thick books, but I thoroughly enjoyed them. So I think if you like the Matched series, you would definitely like Atlantia. If you like kind of, you know, fantasy underwater type stories, you would definitely like it. It's got some really touching moments, but it also has some shocking moments where you're just like, wait, what just happened? Like, what did I just read? There are a lot of things that I was in disbelief of when I read them. I was just like, wait, did this just happen? Like, no way, no way. So I thought that was really cool. I like the way Ally Condie wrote it. I think she did a good job with making her characters seem real and kind of making them relatable. You can definitely relate to, you know, maybe losing a friend or losing a sister or something, if you get in a big fight or, you know, worse circumstances, whatever, and then kind of reuniting with them. Sorry, I know my voice sounds a little funny. I think I'm coming down with like a cold or something. But kind of, you know, it is a story about separation and then coming back together, which I really loved. I love the idea of, oh hey, we're living 2 separate lives, because for almost the entire book, Bae and Rio are separated, and everything is just from Rio's point of view. You're just kind of seeing things as she sees them, finding things out as she finds them out. You don't really learn much about Bae except through Rio. Yeah, so I think that's about it for today, guys. I hope you will subscribe and read the book. Thanks for watching. Bye!